Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the U.S. House of Representatives, indeed the Congress of the United States, I thank the Spanish government for its leadership in combating the climate crisis. I thanked just now Prime Minister President Sanchez for hosting the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change here in Spain. As Prime Minister President Sanchez has said, we must build a global economy that is prosperous, fair, and ecological, and socially just, and we completely agree. I also want to commend the government of Chile, President Carolina Schmidt of COP25, for Chile's leadership in putting together this Conference of Parties 25. It is pretty exciting for us to be here. So for some, it is the first COP meeting. For me, my first one was called Earth Summit in 1992 in Rio, Brazil.
I thank the gentleman for yielding. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank the gentleman for yielding. In fact, it is a very simple resolution, which the gentleman has just mostly explained. I would, Mr. Speaker, like to take a moment to thank Chairman Fassel and Mr. Broomfield, Mr. Yatron and Mr. Beereiter, the chair and ranking member of the subcommittee, and the members of the Foreign Affairs Committee for their assistance in expediting consideration of this legislation. The Earth Summit Environmental Leadership Act, as this is known, presents us with an opportunity to follow up on the important work of the Earth Summit to develop its blueprint, Agenda 21, for global environmental action. HCON Res 353 outlines a comprehensive national strategy for sustainable development in accordance with the principles of Agenda 21 to be coordinated under the leadership of a specific office and at the direction of a high-level government official. The resolution also urges the United States to identify and initiate further agreements to protect the global environment and to support the creation of a high-level United Nations Sustainable Development Commission headed by an Undersecretary General. Third and lastly, the President is urged to report to Congress on the progress made on with this action. HCON Res 353 is supported by the administration. I have been in contact with the appropriate offices of the State Department and have incorporated their suggestions into the resolution. The 71 co-sponsors of this measure include one-half the members of the Foreign Affairs Committee and all of the House delegates to the Earth Summit. It is also supported by the major United States non-governmental organizations concerned with the environmental issues. The Earth Summit presented world leaders with an opportunity that should not be lost. We must now embark on a new course that will sustain our planet and its resources for the benefit of future generations. This resolution calls on the United States to assert its leadership to achieve this goal. I urge my colleagues to support this resolution. Thanks again to the members of the Foreign Affairs Committee for their recognition of the importance and timeliness of this resolution. We must make the promise of Rio a reality. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
In Rio, Brazil, and we had certain goals then. Clearly, we have not met them. We will meet the goals of this COP25. By coming here, we want to say to everyone, we're still in. The United States is still in.